Tough to be a fan.
No, I'm objective.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm curious to see. I was looking at the projected standings today. Do you like those projected standings?
Sure, why not? Yeah.
And they were projected to basically go just a little bit above 500 in the second half and finish behind the Yankees.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of seems right to me. I don't trust. Trust is the wrong word. I don't love their rotation. Like you mentioned, Barrios, Gausman, Bassett. That's probably the worst of the AL playoff teams, or near the bottom.
Yep. There's no Crochet. There's no Scooble.
Right?
Yep.
So that concerns me. And I honestly, I don't know what the second half is going to be like for Vladdy. I would think it will be better, but
I fully expect that it'll be a lot better. That's what I'm bracing for. I think it needs to be. I expect it will be. I think at a minimum, you'll just get what it's been consistently, which is good but not great. I think that's the bar minimum. But, yeah, I mean, they have, ideally, Barrios, Bassett, Gausman, on a great staff, those are your 3, 4, 5 guys.
100%.
A great staff. They're your 3, 4, 5 guys, not your 1, 2, 3 guys. Scherzer's the ultimate wild card. If Scherzer can be healthy and give you stuff, then he has the ability to pitch like an ace. I wouldn't rely on it, but it is possible. But, you know, I think another thing that came out today is that, Santander is still not even swinging. I'm worried that we're just going to hear surgeries coming. That's next, right? I guess he's flying back up into town, going to go through the whole review process, MRI and everything. How far off are we from them just shutting him down for the year?
Well, they kind of need him. They could use a big bat that with just some power in the middle of the lineup.
Big power bat that's capable of hitting 40-plus home runs. Basically exactly what you'd want right now, but it doesn't seem reasonable to expect.
Well, it's hard because he hasn't played for a while, and then you're trying to come back. Can he get up to speed in short order? And I could say that, I think as a player, I always felt it was important to come back and really hit the ground running after the All-Star game. I know it was only a short break. You're not looking at that much. Now the Olympics was even longer, but I just felt it's really important as an individual and as a team to get going right away. You don't want to kind of ease your way back in, because there are teams that do that or are able to do that because they're so jacked with talent. But so I think that the first handful of games here, guys, are really important for the Blue Jays to kind of get going again.
Yeah, I agree. You want to win a series like this one. Take 2 out of 3. Start off well. Because if you win every series, which you're not going to, but if you put yourself in that position, you're going to win the division. Clearly, and I think that's a reasonable projection. They finished 2 or 3 games above 500 the rest of the way, starting from now until the end of the year, and that's going to put you in the playoffs. If that's going to get you 88 wins, 87 wins, 89 wins, and you're going to be in if you do that. But I think the trade deadline will clearly have a role in the ultimate projection, right? Who else can you add? Not only them, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and we'll see what comes of it starting tonight. All right, best bets a little bit later in the hour. You guys ready for Dear Hazy B?
Let's rock.
People send in a tweet. They write us for our professional advice on life things. Dear Hazy B, every morning my boiler has a gas leak. My wife thinks it's the baby.
Dear Hazy B.
If you want to come to Hazy B, I need honesty from you.
Hazy, you got dumped a lot. Tell him.
Grown adults with birthdays, it's asinine.
Yeah, grown adults with birthdays. Noodle's not a big birthday guy, although he did wish you a happy birthday yesterday. I saw that, Strutty. So there you go. I'm sure you heard from
Very
Noodles. Yeah, very kind. Dear Hazy B, brought to you by Boston Pizza, Canada's favorite sports bar. Enjoy $15 lunch at your BP, where you get an entree, a side, and a drink, and you'll get it all in 20 minutes or less. A fast lunch doesn't have to be fast food. See you for a $15 fast lunch at your local Boston Pizza. The first one from Paul. It feels like a Strutty answer. I don't know. Jonas, you can definitely contribute. I'm curious your take on this. But Strutty, I'll bet you, has been in a very similar spot at some point in his life. Paul writing and saying, Dear Hazy B, I have new neighbors, and they're letting the grass get out of control immediately. Half a foot long, dandelions everywhere, thistle, haven't mowed the lawn. How do I address this without damaging the relationship? FYI, my grass is basically textbook. What do we do here, Strutty? How does Paul approach this scenario?
Paul, I feel for you, man. My grass is at Augusta level, just so you know. I take a lot of pride in it. So And actually, this is something I've shared. I don't think I've shared it before publicly, just like I stealing balls out of people's bags. But I actually, the boulevards in my neighborhood, if they aren't cut by someone, I'll just take my lawnmower down. I just go cut it. I'll whippersnip. I've gone 2 blocks down the road because I don't want to drive through and have to look at high grass and weeds. And I can't stand when people don't whippersnip around their
man
trees.
of the people.
So I just go and do it.
Wow.
Without asking. I'll just go and do it. I'll take an hour of my day and go cut it. So the neighbor situation, my suggestion is talk to him, say, hey man, listen, how would you feel if I cut it for you? I'll cut it for you. Provide me with a nice bottle of tequila, some beer, and do it. Like just make it happen. Like my neighbor and I share a common front lawn, and I talked to him and I cut it because it looks like a golf course. It's so beautiful. Then at the end of the summer, he just gives me a bottle of good tequila, and I'm happy. I love doing it. You got the shirt off. You're getting this free suntan. Obviously, his wife loves seeing me out there too. So it's a win-win for everybody. So talk to him and then cut it.
Yeah. I like that his wife's like, get him the good tequila. He had a great summer out there. Yeah, I don't know about offering up the services on a breaking the ice scenario, right? Like, because it seems like this Paul doesn't even know who his neighbors are, right? Like, doesn't know them. So you're going over there with the introduction, hey, how are you? Right into lawn gate. I don't think you can do it the first chat, right? I think you got to kind of ease into it a little bit. So go do the meet and greet. How's everything going? You settled in. Maybe there's some sort of an explanation. Feel it out a little bit. But ultimately, I am of the belief that you just, there's nothing you can do. It's their property. Like, ultimately, it's their property, and it's unfortunate. But what are you going to do?
I have an idea.
Demand that they cut their lawn? What are you going to do?
I have a 2-part idea. What if you, in the middle of the night, you go and post like a little note on their door that says, cut your grass, or else?
That's so passive-aggressive and unnecessary. What is that going to accomplish?
It's like when you walk by the car that's dirty and someone writes, wash me. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Or you mail them a note that says, and just don't address it to anyone.
Mail them a note.
They're going to pick up on who that's from at some point. Because
please cut your grass.
Is going to take time out of their day for someone that's not your neighbor or not on your street to send that type of message.
Yeah, and they'll come knock on your door and
around the corner.
You just say, I don't know what you're talking about.
Post-it. Yeah. You got to cut your lawn. I don't know. It is like, that's the crazy thing about neighborhoods is that you just in my neighborhood there's like my neighbor across the street has like literally Augusta level lawn, and I am nowhere close to that. We keep ours in check. We do the whole weed thing. We invest in it. It's not great, but it's not awful. But there's some where you turn a corner, you're like, this thing has not been touched in years. Like, it's a complete disaster, this person's lawn. But that's the way it goes, man. It's the way it goes. You've been assigned that neighborhood. You chose that neighborhood. If you don't like it, move. Sorry, Paul. If you don't like it, you might have to get out of town.
You can call the bylaw enforcement, right? And they'll come by and they'll tell the people, right?
You can't do that on a lawn, can you? What's the ruling?
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, I think you have to keep it within a certain level. Yeah, at least out here in Edmonton, we maybe have higher standards. But I have a rental property, and I got a call on it because someone told me they were cutting the lawn. I'd hired someone, they didn't, and I hadn't gone by in a while. And I get a letter like, what's going on here? So I go out there, and it's like I had to get a lot going on to get that trimmed down again. Not to get that. I think it's like it's like $100 fine. You got to be careful.
Wow,
big bucks.
I was not aware of that.
Yeah.
The city. Yeah, I guess why not? We don't have enough taxes. Tax the lawn. Let's add to that. Let's make sure people continue to pay whatever they've got. All right, what else do we have here? Steve sending in a tweet, I believe it was, Steve in Oakville. Dear AZB, I just picked up golf and my friends have been letting me tag along. They've played for much longer than I have, and quite frankly, they're much better players. I'm still learning the game, but I feel bad because I can feel that I'm starting to slow them down. They've been great supporters, but I'm picking up on frustration now. Been loving golf. I don't want to infringe on their rounds. Should I start solo golfing, find a new group with similar skill level, or just keep going with the boys? Really appreciate the help. What's the play here?
I would say
Strud.
Yeah, I'll take it. I would
Go
say
ahead,
you go to
Jonas.
your
Why don't
buddies
you?
and you say, am I like, do you not want me to come anymore? Or do you want me to like sit some of these out? Do you need me to work on my game? Because you don't want to be the person that's dragging everybody down, right? It's kind of
Right. It's awkward.
It's awkward.
Very awkward.
So I think you got to go to them because they're going to know, right?
Yes. Yeah, I think the play is to not join every round. I know that's harsh, but I think it's just the truth. Like it's a scenario where if you're really just beginning, golf can be it can take a long time. You know, if you're 3 off the tee all the time, chunking chips, missing it. And if these guys are playing at a pace where they have something going and they're all kind of within the same range, the reality of golf is no one really cares what you are individually doing, right? Like everyone just cares about their own stuff. Like, so it's not nearly as daunting as this guy is making it out to be. I know you're self-conscious. You're worried all these other guys hate that I'm struggling. The other guys are playing well. They don't care if you shoot 1,000,000 because they're playing well. But if it is causing significant pacing issues or they're trying to play games or whatever and you obviously can't partake because you're nowhere close, I think you just, scale it back to 50%. Every other round you play with the boys. The other times, go do your thing. Find another group. There's nothing wrong with that. Be social. It's all good.
But Hayes, you know that as soon as you cut him out for one round, he's gone. Like you're not. It's
tough.
very few that have a group of 4
Yep,
where it's like,
tough.
well, we'll have a 3